Hello everybody. So iceberg videos have been extremely popular over the past couple of years. If you don't know what an iceberg video is, it basically just goes over some information about a specific topic, from top being the most well-known information to the bottom being some of the most obscure information. About a year ago, I actually had an iceberg made about me. Wasn't a video, but, the chart was made, which I thought was a bit of a weird surprise. After looking at everything on the iceberg, I realized a good opportunity. I'll make the video. The downside was that a lot of the stuff on the iceberg was stuff that was extremely simple, or I really didn't have anything to say about it. So what I did was I simplified it greatly, combined some things, and now I have a TVJ iceberg of my very own. So, let's get started. Jacob. Okay, so this obviously refers to me, the creator of the channels. I edit, I record, I write the scripts, as if it wasn't like the case, but I figure I might as well say it here. March 14th. So March 14th is an annual tradition I do where I recreate a scene from the first SpongeBob movie where Plankton is like taunting crabs. So every year I'll try and do something different. I could draw, I could edit, I could do a little like thing in live action with the inflatable plankton hat on. Like, there's a lot of things I can do, and every year I try and do something a little bit different from the year before. Steam review. This was the series where I'd pick a game from my Steam collection and then give it a review and eventually rank them amongst each other. That was kind of the main hook of the series, where I would see how a game compared to the other games I've covered previously. TVJ Shorts. Okay, so this refers to a series of videos I did where I would make a comic and then turn that into a YouTube short, or post it on Instagram or TikTok or wherever. And I really enjoyed making those, if I'm honest, and there's probably going to be more coming soon, so keep an eye out for those. ThatVideoJacob 2. ThatVideoJacob 2 is referring to this channel that you're actually watching this video on, because that's just the kind of content that I would be posting on ThatVideoJacob 2. ThatVideoJacob 2 was created just so I could post whatever I really felt like posting on there, and yeah, I just really enjoy posting on here. It's fun. Smashing Windshields covers. So Smashing Windshields is a song from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. It's like a little secret mini game, but this is the OST from it. And I would use this for Steam review, and eventually it kind of turned into the main channel theme. So what I did was I hired some people on Fiverr to make other versions of it. Live action videos. So ever since I did my face reveal in 2019, I've been doing live action videos every now and again. It's been pretty liberating, because then I can just do whatever dumb idea comes to my mind. But some of those videos were making pizza with Citrine, my girlfriend, and the Plants vs. Zombies Conquering My Fear video, where I went to the Round 1 arcade and played the Plants vs. Zombies arcade cabinet. So yeah, and it's just fun. I like filming videos in live action sometimes, and I hope to be making more. 10-minute SMP. So the 10-minute SMP was a series I did with Connor Does Something, Jake Station, and Mr. Simple. So we would play Minecraft for 10 minutes a day. So Connor set up a command block where we wouldn't be able to move or break blocks or anything after 10 minutes a day. If you want to watch it, there's a 1 hour long supercut. I'll put it in the cards right now. But yeah, that's just kind of it. Uno review. So on the main channel, this is the most viewed video, and it's my review of Ubisoft's Uno. A little bit of a behind the scenes thing. That video was a nightmare to make because I genuinely couldn't think of how to write a script for an Uno review. So that one took me months and months and months of, going back and forth on if I'm actually going to make it, how I'm going to make it, what I'm going to do. But eventually, I guess it paid off. Markiplier. So I started editing Markiplier into random videos because I found it really funny. The first one I could find was Steam Review The Stanley Parable, but every now and again you'll see, if you watch any of my older videos, and especially some of the newer ones, you might see like a little bit of a Markiplier hidden somewhere in the video. So, you know, I guess always keep an eye out if you're watching my stuff. The Finite Resources War.
I am Thor. I'm gonna stab you in the chest. You should have aimed for the head.
Uno speedrunning. So, a couple of years ago, I decided that it would be funny to start speedrunning in Uno. Why? I'm not too sure, but the only thing that would make it better is if one of these was also... Okay. I'm gonna jump in. Make it blue. We're gonna jump in again. Make it blue. Alright. Come on. Oh! That was it! That was the game! Gangster's Paradise parody. So this is what I did when I saw the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I figured, you know what? This will be funny when I do my review. I'll have a little, like, joke intro, and then we'll cut to the review. Unfortunately, I showed it off, not really realizing that I wasn't ready to do the Sonic the Hedgehog movie review. And, you know, the longer the gap happens, it makes less and less sense to keep it, but I am going to make sure that when the Sonic the Hedgehog movie review comes out, whenever it happens, it will have this video. I don't care if it's 80 years from now. If something keeps me from making this review for 80 more years, that video will be in the intro. I promise. Frogman. I was just in ZBrush one day, and I was trying to make a human head, specifically my head. I took a couple pictures of my head at different angles, and I wanted to see if I could make a general, like, shape of a head. Unfortunately, it didn't look great, so what I did was I just sculpted a frog around the head, and when it came time to make an outro for the second channel, I decided, you know what, let's use this guy. Might as well. And ever since then, he's been there. ThatVideoJacob Direct 2021. So what this was a parody of Nintendo Directs. Okay, so the reason this is down so low is because I announced a bunch of things in the video. If you watch the video, you'll realize none of the things I announced actually came to pass. Although I did update my avatar like I said I would, so I guess we've got that going for us. ThatVideoJacob 2020 teaser. So this was a recreation of the Joker makeup test where I wanted to announce a couple things that I would be doing in that coming year. So I show off FNAF VR, Sonic the Hedgehog, Octodad, which was a finished review. I did finish the review of Octodad, and then I decided to do the Sonic one first. And after I did that, I realized that the Octodad one was gone. I don't know what happened to it. After all this time, I still don't know what happened to that review. And Hello Neighbor. So I was going to review all those sometime in 2020, but things got in the way and just kept my mind off of it, I guess. April 17th. I'm going to use this space as a teaser rather than an explanation. All I'm going to say is I never said which April 17th I was going to be doing. Secret messages. I'm going to tell you guys what some of this stuff was. Specifically the Doki Doki Literature Club review. And right here, if you reverse the footage, I'm actually screaming. Wait. ThatVideoJacob 3. But that's not a channel. That's not a thing. I don't know what that